What's going on, guys? It's Fight Season MMA, and today I want to make a quick video talking about who does Belal Muhammad think he is. We all know that Belal Muhammad is the main event of UFC 304, and he's fighting Leon Edwards for the UFC welterweight title. But Belal Muhammad has been going around the UFC 304 fight week saying that he wants to torture Leon Edwards, saying that he has this incredible vendetta against Leon Edwards, saying that that his coaches have been saying that he's striking like Canelo Alvarez. Belal Muhammad is genuinely delusional, and I just want to get into this video a little bit today. If you guys enjoy the UFC content and news, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. 98% of you guys who watch my videos are not subscribed, so please go down and hit the subscribe button, and while you're down there, turn on the post notifications so you guys are always notified when I release UFC content. But let's jump right into the video of why I believe Belal Muhammad is genuinely delusional right now. Okay, so Belal Muhammad has recently just said a lot of different things in the UFC countdown and the embeddeds going on. Belal Muhammad is talking about of how he just wants to absolutely dispose of Leon Edwards, and that's perfectly fine. I understand that Belal Muhammad is still a little salty about his last fight with Leon Edwards, where he got illegally eye poked, and he felt that Leon took his shine in that fight, and he was still salty that Leon said that he was winning that fight, but Belal Muhammad has come out recently and says that he wants to absolutely terrorize Leon Edwards inside the octagon, and that he's a better fighter every single place than Leon is. He's a better striker. He's a better wrestler. Will outdo Leon Edwards in every single category. And yes, we all know that Belal Muhammad has really good cardio, and he's a really good kind of grappler and top control guy, but he is not a great striker compared to Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards is the second best striker in the UFC, in my opinion, right behind Alex Pereira. And really, Belal Muhammad's going to have a really hard time with that. I do think he's kind of overlooking Leon Edwards on a standpoint that he thinks he's just going to be able to kill Leon. We all know that Belal Muhammad's coaches have told everyone that Belal Muhammad now has the striking skill of Canelo Alvarez. And if you guys know who Canelo Alvarez is, he is a boxer, a Mexican boxer who is absolutely insane, and his striking ability is uncanny for everything that he does. And Belal Muhammad, if he had the striking ability of Canelo Alvarez, would be the greatest UFC welterweight of all time. And I really hope he does, because he can come out there and shut up a lot of people like me, but there is no way in the world that Belal Muhammad has instilled the striking ability that Canelo Alvarez has. And two, Belal Muhammad saying that Leon Edwards has just took everything from him and done all of this stuff is just blatantly wrong. Leon Edwards has not done anything. He's just rose the rankings, and Leon Edwards, we all know, is a very quiet individual. He kind of does his stuff during fight week, and then when it's not his fight week, he kind of just vanishes from the scene. But Belal Muhammad is putting a lot of stuff in Leon Edwards' basket that Leon really hasn't ever done. And the last thing that I kind of want to hit on is Belal Muhammad is talking about his intimidation upon Leon Edwards, and he says he just wants to he doesn't really want to intimidate. He just wants to destroy him in every single category. He said that today they had an altercation on the UFC Embedded 3 where Belal Muhammad walked into an elevator, and Leon Edwards' brother was there, and he was kind of looking at him wrong, and Belal Muhammad took it as they're disrespecting me and all this type of stuff. But Belal Muhammad is just genuinely fighting for answers, because I don't think Belal Muhammad thinks he can beat Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards, as we all know, is one of the most well-rounded fighters currently in the UFC. He's got such a good takedown defense game. He's got a little bit of Brazilian jiu-jitsu and wrestling skills, but the bread and butter of Leon Edwards is that striking ability, and Leon is going to go out there and absolutely demolish Belal Muhammad in that category. Lastly, I just want to talk about that Belal Muhammad said that if he beats Leon Edwards in this upcoming fight at UFC 304, that he is the second greatest welterweight right behind GSP. And I don't know how the math works in that standpoint of thinking that you're the second greatest welterweight of all time when you haven't even won the belt yet and you would only have one title defense. Automatically, right now in the UFC, if you beat Leon, you would still be number 3. Let's think about who's in front of him. You got Leon Edwards at number 2 if he lost the belt, and Kamaru Usman at number 1. Now, there's a bunch of different welterweights that would still be above Belal Muhammad in this standpoint. Tyron Woodley, he would be above Belal Muhammad because he's won the title. So Belal Muhammad, I just think, is genuinely delusional, doesn't know what he wants in his life at this point going into UFC 304. I think he thinks that he's going to go in there and absolutely demolish Leon Edwards, but I think that this is going to be an absolute masterclass of a performance, a technical striking exhibition put on by Leon Edwards, to where Leon is going to go in there and dismantle Belal Muhammad piece by piece going into this fight, and he's going to come out as and still the undisputed welterweight champion. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Fight Season MMA, and please let me know what you think about Belal Muhammad's attitude towards Leon Edwards heading into UFC 304 fight week. He's done a lot of interviews today, and I was able to catch a little bit of his pre-fight interview where he was just talking so much nonsense of how he's gonna bully Leon Edwards, of how Leon Edwards has no heart, of how Leon Edwards just has no skill. Belal Muhammad just doesn't understand how good of a fighter Leon Edwards is, and I think that this is going to end very badly for Belal. Belal is going to have to stay composed in this fight, and ultimately, I don't think that he's going to be able to get to Leon Edwards as dominantly as he possibly thinks, and I think Leon is going to take over this fight and ultimately win in dominant fashion. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Fight Season MMA, and please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I try to respond to as many comments as possible, and the best way to support the channel is hitting that subscribe button, so please go down there and hit that subscribe button, and while you're down there, turn on post notifications. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Fight Season MMA, and I will catch you guys very soon with more UFC content and news.